Not many teams, when the calendar turns to November, can say that they control their own destiny to get into their conference title game. But that's the lay of the land for the Texas Tech Red Raiders as they visit Manhattan, Kansas, a place that has not been very kind and gentle to them in recent history. But this is a very different Texas Tech side. And by the way, carnage continues in the Big 12. Houston's having real trouble with West Virginia today. Utah and Cincinnati later, a very interesting game. But today, in a pretty raucous environment, Texas Tech is as close to full strength as they have been in a while. Thanks for joining us. Jason Benetti, Robert Griffin III, Alexa Landestoy is downstairs in the fall chill here today in Kansas. Good news for Texas Tech, though, is Baron Morton, their leader, their quarterback, is back.
Exactly, Jason. Baron Morton is back. Their quarterback, the guy whose swag, his arm talent, and his leadership they have desperately missed over the last few weeks. Not only is he the key to what they can do, their coach, Joey McGuire, said that with him on the field, they believe they can beat anybody in the nation, and they haven't lost a game yet with him at QB.
So he's the one guy offensively that they have back. The 11 guys on defense sometimes feel like 15.
Yes, it does, and it's all about their pass rush. This ain't your grandpappy's Texas Tech, all right? This team can run the football dominantly, and they are a force on defense. I'm talking about David Bailey. I call him the boogeyman. He's got a first step faster than you can blink, leads the country in sacks with 10.5, and don't you forget about his partner on the other side, Jacob Rodriguez. I call him the ball magnet. This guy's got 5 forced fumbles, which is tied for the lead in the country, and his 2 interceptions have been picture perfect. Texas Tech has everything they need to go and accomplish all of their dreams with the Big 12 title and a possible college football championship. They just have to get over this hump right here in Manhattan.
You know, the funny thing is about the Big 12 title game is Kansas State, after starting 1-3, still has an outside shot at getting in there. We saw the 2-loss whole quagmire last year. Kansas State, what have they done to get back into this?
Yeah, this team is one of the hottest teams in the country, and they're the team you don't want to play right now because they're turning the football over on defense. 12 turnovers in the last 4 games, and their quarterback, Avery Johnson, is finally using his legs more and showing that he is one of the fastest dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. For them to win today, he has to have a special game, maybe like he did a couple years ago when he pulled off 5 rushing touchdowns.
5 rushing touchdowns very much makes you smile. That's your type of day. Our game countdown sponsored by Progressive. Texas Tech and Kansas State, and a big one in the Little Apple. Fox College Football is sponsored by Geico. Switch and save, get more with Geico. We mentioned Baron Morton is back for Texas Tech quarterbacking. It takes a fleet of people to stop him from playing. Alexa Landestoy.
People were waiting to hear that their starting quarterback would return to action, and in talking to Baron Morton yesterday, he wanted to return immediately following re-aggravating that week 1 injury 3 weeks ago. He didn't want to miss a moment of the action, but the coaches, the training staff, they held him out. They wanted their quarterback to heal up and be ready to go down the stretch. They circled this K-State game on their calendar. This is the plan for his return all along. They feel like everything is in front of them, and Robert, you touched on it. Their quarterback is the key to unlocking everything they want to achieve this season. And JB, for a guy who's been plagued with injuries throughout his college career, Baron said this is just another bump in the road and a chapter to his story.
And the chapter that starts now with the tire on the sideline is November, and November is different in college football, especially in this expanded playoff era.